What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Hey. Hey, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, yeah. Happy Thursday. Alright, enough. Hey, I didn't know this, but I think I'd be like the delay of the song. Whenever I try to like ad lib the song, it don't be lining up. You know what I'm saying? It don't be lining up. So I watched it back. I seen that's why there's no clips of that. That's why there's no clips because it seems off beat. It's on beat to me though. But thank y'all for pulling up. I know this is a weird time. It is almost 7 on Thursday, and I was golfing. The Damn Internet You Scary team, Tahir, Hippie, Dom, we all went out because a month or two ago we went to Top Golf and we played there, and we were doing good. But the thing about Top Golf, and this is why it's genius, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Top Golf, they gamified it for casual people. So even if you have a trash swing, you still get some points. You know what I'm saying? And golf, when you just out there, it's just you, the grass, and the hole, and the clubs. You get exposed, and we were trash. Everybody was passing us. We was hitting into the woods and the trees. It was trash. But I was with my friends. I was with my people. It was a great time. And yeah, I was supposed to get back here way earlier. Got here late. We're already a day late. It's shout out to Legend, my nephew. Baby boy just turned 2, and Legend before everything. So we couldn't have Planet Sandwich this Wednesday, but it's October. I'm feeling good. I feel great. It is gonna be a little weird because I have a little announcement. I don't know if I've said it on the show yet. End of the month, I will be in Japan. It is official. This is a place I have wanted to go for my entire life. Never had the chance to go, and my good friend Cleo has been trying to get me out there for years. I think he's been out there like 5 or 6 times already, and every single time he's like, "Pat, what you doing?" And I'm like, "Man, I think I can go. I think I was shooting a lot, yeah, I think that it's the perfect time. Cleo will be out there for, well, I won't say exactly when, but he's going out there for a certain amount of time, and then I have a childhood friend named Jamal from Texas. That was like my best friend in middle school and high school. He's going out there for something completely different in that same time. So I was just like, man, let me go ahead and do this. It's a perfect timing. I just started my own personal travel show, Cloud Quest, and I'm doing a series on Little Tokyo. I might as well have this be the first like place that I go, because I've only solo traveled a couple of times for work. But earlier this year, I had the pleasure, thanks to the good my good friends in Dormtainment, Rome and I almost said Mike, my bad, Rome and Cam. They flew me out to Seattle earlier this year to do the Black Film Festival and do a panel out there, and I didn't really know anybody out there, and their Dormtainment has the mindset that I strive for. They don't go out. They don't do any. They're just focused. They work. And I didn't know anybody out there, so I ended up just walking around Seattle for like hours with my luggage because I didn't have anything to do. and I just like planned out the next steps of my life. Like, I was like, damn, I feel like I'm right before a level up and I just need to really lock in. So I got to just walk around and kind of just be alone with my thoughts, and I planned out the next steps of my life, and all of it happened. All of it happened. And I was so hyped up about that. I was like, man, this is beautiful. And I had already been sort of like um into the whole, like, solo traveling, kind of like, being out, being with yourself, doing everything and that you want to do physically, mentally, and I'm really into like the health journey and everything right now. And I was just like, man, this is a perfect timing. And I have Cloud Quest now. So super excited about that. But I bring all of that up to say this. It's going to be a little bit weird with the Planet Sandwich schedule because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So I might do like maybe two Planet Sandwiches the week before I leave, just so I can keep clips going the whole time. But there will be like a weird part of like early November where Planet Sandwich might be moved around a little bit and I might go dark for a week. So that's just sort of like the update with that. But yeah, super excited. I'm starting to learn Japanese, some little phrases. Cleo's got me doing like the customs forms and all that. I'm going to AAA to get a driver's license out there so I can do the little Mario Kart stuff. But really excited to like, really expand into a market like Japan because I've always wanted to go. This will be my first time. Obviously, I'm probably going to go a bunch of times. I want to go there with, and have a We Trippin' episode there, but I feel like the first time having it be Cloud Quest is like exactly what I need at this point. So, really excited about that. Some housekeeping. Golf is this week's discount code. If you go on over to protectyourlight.com, you will get 40% off if you just use the word golf. GOLF. You know what? Go ahead and put that in the chat because my buttons is working now. Golf, 40% off. Of course, that's only going to be active tonight. So if you want to take a break from Planet Sandwich and go get you some merch, go on over there, man. We got the Halloween stuff. I'm about to start that marketing push for my Cloudy Witch tees, my Cloudy Witch hoodies. Go on and get you some because I'm not bringing it back, and we are down to the last. So yeah, get you some Halloween merch, get you whatever you want, 40% off with the code golf. Planet Sandwich. In terms of the sandwich of the episode, this is the first time we have done a repeat. First time we're doing a repeat restaurant. I went back to the downtown LA bodega. I don't know if you guys, if anybody has caught up with every episode. This is the episode that I had the chopped cheese, and that sandwich was so good that I've had it like a couple times since then. And even last week's episode when I went to Ike's, I've been man. This show has really shown me like how many amazing sandwiches are in Los Angeles. So today we got the JoJo, which was actually recommended by somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat also had been to the DTLA bodega, and they told me to get the JoJo, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back for this. So this is a turkey, like a special turkey sandwich. It got like all these secret sauces on it, but it's mainly turkey, avocado, Monterey Jack, garlic aioli, and it's all on ciabatta bread. So that's the sandwich of the day. I'm low-key not that hungry, but I will eat this a little bit later. But it's called the JoJo. Shout out to everybody who pulled up on Twitch, everybody who pulled up on YouTube, everybody who pulled up on TikTok, Facebook. Let me go ahead and switch over to multi-stream so I can see all y'all. Yeah, thank you guys for pulling up, even though this is a weird slot. But I appreciate it. What up, Kristen? What up, Tanya? What up, Jay? What up, Madman? What up, Dre? What up, Blade, Ruby, C-Mod? Okay, people pulling up. Hiccups, Gold Main. What is good? I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure you guys, if you can, subscribe to the channel on Twitch. You know what I mean? We got some great emotes. I know y'all sick of the ads, but you know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? You know, the ads. I gotta have the ads. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe to the channel if you want to skip the ads. Also, we got some emotes on there and all that stuff. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is where all my gaming stuff is. Cloudy Arcade, and my regular channel. My regular channel is popping too. You know what I'm saying? Um, you said every day is Planet Sandwich. You know what's crazy? I enjoy doing this show so much. I considered making it a daily show, but I felt like if I get my schedule's all over the place. I don't know when I can and can't do that, so I wouldn't do that to you guys. But I feel like when I can stream, I'm gonna do gaming and keep Planet Sandwich once a week. Just keeps it a little special. Um, but yeah. M said, "What's happening with the audio? Do I sound okay?" Before we get into these stories, I gotta make sure because sometimes y'all don't be telling me, and then I go to clip farm my own stuff, and I be sounding like trash. I sound fine. I sound fine. What up, y'all? What up, P? What up, Mayo? What up, Virgo? What up, Dirty? What up, M Town? What's going on with y'all? Um, that D is creaming. Oh, you mean that dude is lying? Okay, yeah. Fake Indiana slang. Man, it's October, so of course I got some big back news. I got some food stuff. I got some random stuff as always, but I am putting a little bit of emphasis on the scary stuff. Okay, it's October. We are going to go into some scary stuff. None of it is like anything that'll jump out at you if you know don't be freaked out or anything. It's more like creepy stuff, creepy rabbit holes, creepy videos. I definitely want to get on this October train, and yeah, have a focus on the scary stuff. I will say this though, this is a interesting episode because unfortunately I'm not going to be doing horror games today. The gaming challenge will probably be pushed to another episode because if you follow me, you might have seen this advertisement on your timeline. I am going to be playing with the gang today. We're going to be playing Mage Arena, which is that wizard fighting game. And let me tell you guys something real quick about my gaming friends. Them niggas is all over the place. we never start on time. We always waiting on a bunch of stuff. If you guys followed me for a minute, you know I don't like to wait on stuff. I will more than likely do Planet Sandwich until about 8, maybe 8:30. Until they are up and running. I do not want to jump in there premeditated. And then when they're ready, I will probably cut this live and then start another live that's just straight up gaming with them. Okay. Last time I let them into Planet Sandwich, we didn't went over time. We was waiting, all this kind of stuff. It, I ain't doing none of that. So I had a very long day. Shout out to P in the chat. We did thick threads earlier today. Then I went golfing with the damn internet, you scary people. Now we're doing Planet Sandwich, and then I'm gonna do the gaming stuff. So I'm only a human. Planet Sandwich might be, unfortunately, like an hour and a half, and then but I will stay on stream. Just stick around if you want to. No horror game today. We're gonna be playing with the gang on a separate stream. I will probably switch over to Cloudy Arcade. So if you haven't followed me over there, just do it. You know what I'm saying? This is the best time to do. But yeah, he said get some sleep, right? Luckily, I have somewhat of a day off tomorrow. Wait, do I? Yeah, okay. I do have a day off tomorrow if I don't do this tour thingy. So yeah, maybe I will finally get to sleep in. But I've been up since like 6 a.m. today, so forgive me. Um, Hiccups. He said making you feel better. What's wrong? Hey, I hope everybody in the chat haven't had an amazing week. I know that this year is whooping some of y'all ass, but anything I could do to just make y'all day a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? We chilling tonight. I got a sandwich in front of me. I got this buzz ball that I got from downtown Bodega, which was just pretty cool. I had like a buzz ball in my pocket while we was golfing. Um, and they was looking for the girl on the cart with the little bar behind her. I was straight. I was like, yeah. Shout out to the creator of Buzzball. This was like a stay at home mom who was like drinking in the pool, and she was just like, I wish I had a little I wish my margarita can float. I want a margarita that can float. Look this up. And she made like a, I don't know if it's $1 billion company or multi-million-dollar, but shout out to that. If you're an innovator or a go getter, just pay attention to the stuff that you wish existed and then make it happen. You know what I'm saying? What's my Halloween costume this year? You know, this Halloween snuck up on me so quickly, man, and it's tough because when you have podcasts, you're probably gonna you're probably going to dress up. So luckily, Damn Internet You Scary, we have Hippie, so she bought us a bunch of costumes. So check out Damn Internet You Scary. We just dropped an episode where Tahir was Colonel Sanders and I was a chicken. So I was scared the whole episode. I thought he was gonna eat me. Pause. But it was a really interesting day. We did 3 episodes. Hippie bought all the costumes. We had no idea what we were wearing, and we basically like walked into the room at the same time and like saw what the other person was. Holy shit! Wait, we just passed. Okay, we just passed my record of viewers just now, which was passed last week, and I'm shocked. Should I just move the time to Thursday nights, because I haven't even gotten into it? And last week we passed this marker like at the end, and we just got started. So I don't know if Thursday is better for y'all or if the show is growing. But shout out to the village. Shout out to the freaking village. We didn't pass my record. Obviously, these ain't Kai Cenat numbers. But I'm loving it. I appreciate it. But yeah, on the Thick Thread side, we got a bunch. We dressed up as Metal Gear Solids, Solid Snake. I made up. You know what's crazy? Shout out to Steph too. She had all her costumes locked in. I did not, so I made up a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much what happened there. I have a bunch of do-it-yourselves creative costumes this month of October. So yeah, but thank you for pulling up. We are so far past my record. Like I feel like I'm gonna say the wrong thing and all y'all gonna leave. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Especially on this a day that I promoted it as like scary. Like usually people kind of like like my audience don't all of them don't mess with the scary stuff. Well, maybe y'all do, because y'all always picking scary stuff in the polls. All right, stank nipples. That's where we gonna start. We got an all-time high viewership. We starting with some stank nipples. Y'all ready for this? Jitashi, I've never seen you in here. I've actually never even seen that name or heard that name. I appreciate it. Do the Shadow Temple for October. Okay, Angel, ball. Ball. Shadow Temple has been in the back of my mind for years. I need to figure some stuff out before I drop it, but it's not dropping this year. But I am dropping another project musically this year. It'll probably be a dungeon EP that has the same sound as Celestial Temple. And shout out to shoot, I need to start memorizing names. I just talked to him. Shout out to an artist, Vince JG. I've been collaborating with him since summer, and I think that a lot of my music videos are going to come from him. He has this really dope gaming style that really works with my brand and my music. So we have a Bomberman video and a Pokemon video in the works right now. And hopefully we might get like maybe one or two more. But if you mess with my music, I hope you check that out because it's very, very cool and I don't have to do anything. You're in my 358 song playlist. Hey, let's go. All right. Can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see the screen? Perfect, 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 perfect. Look at this. No technical issues. Come on. I'm gonna have Kadeem on speed dial because it's too good to be true. All right. This first video, this is the viral video of the week. I was mortified by this. This is from Shits and Gigs podcast. I did not know that this was a problem that women were dealing with. And luckily, I've never been accused of this. Women, if this has happened to you or somebody you know, please let me know in the comments. But this is crazy to me. Okay? Real quick, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate the flowers, and I appreciate the fact that you like so much of the stuff that I made. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's watch this. And again, this is a lot. This is a lot to start with.
Whether a man who makes your stink after you suck them is crazy. And make your stink.
Is this a thing? Is this something y'all deal with? Let me tell you, sorry to be graphic, if I've ever sucked a titty and left a stink and she threw that in her group chat, I'm throwing myself off a bridge immediately. Was not the right sound effect at all. I don't even know what the right sound effect for that was, but that wasn't it. But damn. Damn. Is this something that women are just making up to shit on us? Because I know y'all do that too. We have all experienced this. What you mean? Again, not trying to be graphic, but also, yeah, I am. Some guy licked my neck and left a stench capable of taking out a small village. You know what? I do believe it. I do believe it. Cause like, remember back in high school when hickeys were a thing? I don't remember the last time I sucked on a neck. That's so extra. But when that was a thing, yeah, spit do leave behind a smell. I remember there being a smell, never a bad smell, because that's horrific. Anytime I'm in a situation like that, I gotta make sure my breath is okay. You know, if any woman out there has a story where I had bad breath, I'm hoping I was a teenager. I'm hoping I was just insanely young and stupid, but I try to make sure that, you know, I smell good and my breath is good. But niggas is out here leaving y'all with stinky nipples? You said messing with people with gingivitis? Is it the bad breath? Listen, I just want to do a quick little PSA, okay? And I'm gonna throw myself under the bus because I don't want to seem like I'm judging y'all. So I'll throw myself under the bus. I remember one specific time, I don't know exactly what I was doing. I don't know if I was recording myself or if it was like a recording somebody else did, but I stuck my tongue out And that shit was as white as the driven snow. Especially on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's lighting that makes stuff seem extra bright or white, I'm telling you, it's like I stuck my tongue out and it looked like this. And I was like, oh my God. And I went on Amazon and I have 3 tongue scrapers, and I had this gel. I need some more, but I had this gel that's specifically for your tongue. I have different instruments strictly for my tongue, because I used to brush my tongue like as a little ending of the teeth brush. You know, you brush your teeth and then you kind of like, and then that's it. Nah, separate sessions. They need separate sessions. You hear me? Here we go. Full screen me right now. Again, I recorded a video where I stuck my tongue out. Shit was white as a Yeti. Okay, white as the driven snow. It looked like a white Christmas in a children's book. So after that, I have been really strict about my tongue health. So please, you guys, do yourself and the people around you a favor. Get you a tongue scrubber and make it its own session. When you brush your teeth, have a full session for your tongue. Because the reason why I'm not embarrassed saying that my tongue was white and I did something about it is because I see y'all. Y'all be doing the white, napkin white. Just a little PSA. I got a lot of people in here. I feel like I should do my due diligence and just tell y'all. Pat, you've been flossing since Lulu flamed you. I've blood everywhere. But yeah, I'm starting to floss a lot more. We ain't here talking about my mouth. That was crazy. That was just crazy. You heard me stop? My cadence wasn't even finished. That was just crazy. All right, before we get into the scary stuff, let's do 3 more just silly videos, you know? This next video is a little offensive. I'm not even gonna say a little. Put some respect on Pat's mouth game is kind of crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Bro, have you been seeing these new AI Sora 2 videos we cooked? You know what's crazy? I have. I didn't know it was Sora until today. But speaking of which, we're about to watch some pretty disturbing AI right now. All right, blacks, listen to this. Just kidding. It was muted. All right, synthetic watermelon.
Watermelon. I have been working for years on this. Now we can inject it directly to our bloodstream.
Man, that synthetic watermelon hit different.
I'm pregnant, Dark Aquarius.
Gotta get milk.
Finally.
This is so offensive. This is like 7 layers of offensiveness. Listen, what?
Synthetic watermelon. I have been working for years on this.
Bro, the smoke alarm in the laboratory?
Now we can inject it directly to our bloodstream.
Man, that synthetic watermelon hit different.
I'm pregnant, Dark Aquarius.
Gotta get milk.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. The big white baby mama that's just pregnant for real? You done fit like 7 black jokes in one scene? That don't even make sense. All right, man. Come on, yo. I know you didn't get the... Bro's drinking Hennessy at a water park. Where would the smoke alarm even be there? So many layers of racism. This was very clearly made by a white person who either loves us and just has black friends and thinks this is funny, or hates us. There's no in between. Let's just watch it one more time.
Finally, synthetic watermelon. I have been working for years on this. Now we can inject it directly to our bloodstream.
Bruh.
Man, that synthetic watermelon hit different.
I'm pregnant, Darquarius.
Gotta get milk.
Bro was shooting watermelon into his bloodstream. Come on, bro. What did we do to deserve that? What the? Look at the comments, though. Bro. Cool video. Now make an AI version. You racist. The African ceiling bird? That's what y'all calling the smoke alarm? Bro. Well, I guess this is going viral. When I checked it, the comments were like, yeah, this is pretty solid. Like, they were thinking it's real. When we gonna be free, y'all? When we gonna be free? All right, so this next video, I love this video. I'm not gonna talk about it. So y'all know that public speaking is actually the #1 fear of human beings. Like, more than things that can hurt you, more than like nightmare fuel, it's just speaking in front of others. You know what I'm saying? Like, even what I'm doing right now is terrifying. I can't see you guys, which is probably the biggest difference, or one of the big differences between like streaming and stand-up, or public speaking, is that I can't see you guys, which is, it has its perks and it's also a little weird. But public speaking is #1. Most people are afraid to speak in public. I take my hat off to this dude. This is a Chinese dude. But he has severe fears of public speaking. So hopefully this is a little, what should I say, motivating? All right, check this out.
培养意志品格，激发创新，勇于实践，做到德智体美劳全面发展，培养意志品格。
Bro is nervous. Oh my God. At some point, are you like, man, I can't do this? I commend him though, because I ain't never been that. I don't think I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been that scared. Luckily, I've been in school. I was in performing arts. In my jobs before All Deaf, I was like, talking to like parties and kids about laser tag and stuff like that. So I've been speaking in front of people for a minute. But if I was this scared, I'm not going up there. That's this guy's a superhero for this. Can you imagine if I was streaming and I was just like, "What's up, chat? Welcome to Planet, Planet Sandwich." That is a level where you're like, man, I need some time. I need some training, So, I mean, I don't know how to flip this, but I guess if there was something you was nervous about doing, hopefully this is inspiring, because you ain't this nervous. I don't think you this nervous. I know I'm not this nervous. I'm trying to think of everything that I'm like kind of nervous to do right now. And for the most part, I be hiding it. I think that's a big thing, when I talk to people who are always on stage, or whether it's comedy, music, or whatever, all of them say the same thing. I still get nervous. I still get scared. And you think like, damn, if I get really good at this, I won't be nervous about this. And that does not disappear. So one thing I've learned is to not try to, you can't like do things to try to mask your nervousness. You have to turn those nerves into performing, because I'll let you know right now, like when I was hosting, doing stand-up, starting to stream, I'll be doing like shots before. I'll be smoking. Some of the OG villagers remember that when I was streaming in my studio, I was getting lit to cover the nerves. When I was hosting for my brother, I was getting lit. But the problem with that is that when you mute your nerves, you're also muting your performance skill. So you can't do both. And when you're performing, you gotta provide the entertainment. You can't be as lit as the people who are receiving the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, at the same time, this dude probably should have smoked something. This dude probably should have taken a little shot, something, because you can't even really listen. I don't understand Chinese, but you can't even really listen to what he's trying to say. You know, everybody is just like, what is going on right now? Pat would fall asleep for 3 hours and left the stream on. All right, super casual. That was not an invitation for you to expose me. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that. I do remember ending the stream, saying I was going to be back, or I forget if I went to sleep or I left. And I came back either the next day or hours later. And here's what's dope about the village. Some of y'all were still in there chatting it up. You know what I mean? Y'all are so cool. Y'all don't really need me. Y'all just needed me to collect and then talk to each other. But I mean, I left. Y'all was still chilling. That probably wasn't as inspiring. But you know, I'll be trying to flip everything into inspiration. So woe is me for trying to help y'all niggas. All right, before I play this, I just want to say, you said you would be right back in a few minutes, and you said you accidentally fell asleep for 3 hours. Gotcha. Thanks for keeping me honest. I don't want to kink shame. I don't want to kink shame, okay? But here we go. What kink is this? Again, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. If you into this, I guess go ahead and do your thing. But what in the final destination is this? Is this turning anybody on? What is he aroused doing this? This looks terrifying. You vacuum sealed me? Oh, panic attack for sure. Look at that little hose. How do I know that proper breath and air is getting through there? How could you even tell somebody that you're suffocating? I'm sorry. Again, I don't want to kink shame, but this is horrendous. You know, you'd be long past, long dead by the time they, unvacuum you, zip you out? Ugh, nah, this is too much. I don't like the spandex, latex, sexual stuff. Definitely don't like the bond. I guess this is considered bondage? I bet he farted in that bubble. Fart would kill you. A fart, if you farted like this, that would probably kill you quicker than the suffocation. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the fart bubble went up and went into that hose, you dead. You dead. You might throw up. Can you imagine throwing up in this? You said he packaged like a Power Ranger. Yeah, that nigga look like an action figure right now. This nigga. King Crap. Chat. BB, thank you for the gifts. Pat, chat, is anybody into this whole thing? Like, yeah, I'm turned on by not being able to move type shit? Too weird? I just stepped away and came back to this. Hey, look, Planet Sandwich, the whole thing about us is random. So if you look away for too long, expect some wild shit when you come back, or some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't cut him open, or else his value goes down. It's a first edition nigga action figure. That's a no. Okay. Got to draw the line somewhere. Okay. Yeah. This is a crazy thing to just pop in on with no context. I feel you, Carolina. Rich white men. This is what rich white men do when they're shitting on minorities and women all day, and they take their lunch break. They go to a place like this, and they're like, "Yeah, put me in a diaper and make fun of me, bully me," and then they do that shit for a couple hours, and then they go back to work and start, being horrible to people again. Patrick, I just opened the app. I swiped twice. Listen, this don't sound like a problem. You know what I'm saying? Joining a live where some wild shit is going on is exactly what I want. You know how many lives I've joined where nothing was happening? Person was just looking. What up, Whitney? Hey, what's up, Jay? What up, Ultraviolet? John James, what's up? Trap. BB, what's up? Venusaur. Nigga, you want to listen to that for 2 hours? Or you want to see a nigga trapped in plastic? Probably nutted 3 times with his sick ass. All right. All right, let's get into some. This ain't a long episode, even though it should be. God damn. The numbers. I ain't popping like that. So I'm gonna be excited when the numbers are growing. I'm not gonna lie to you. This ain't a crazy long episode, so we're gonna get right into big back news, and then we're gonna jump into the scary stuff. You feel me? Did I do I did the viral video the other day, right? Oh, no. Okay, before we do big back news, I want to do this one. Because this is crazy. This low key could be in scary. It's not like, it is scary, but it ain't like October scary, if you feel me. Hold up. It's on me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. All right, so this next video, hang on. 215 in YouTube. Yeah, we pushing 3. We pushing 300. When I get that first K, listen, I'm changing on everybody. When I see a K when I'm streaming, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. But I love that the village is growing. All right. This was a video taken by a dude who was trapped in his car. Let me this is crazy. I can't believe this has been on the docket for weeks and I never did it. This is a video taken by a dude who was trapped in his car after driving off of the road and off of a cliff and landing in some trees. Okay? Look.
My biggest fear is torturing me right now, bro. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm lost in the jungle. My car slid off a ramp. I can't open this door. That's fucked. I can't open that. That's like, bro, I'm inside of bugs. Like, bro, I'm pinned. Who, bro? Can y'all find me? Like, damn. I need help, bro. I can't open no doors. My worst fear right here, just sitting here on the door, fucking, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm hot. This air not working. Can't move. Car won't move.
I have never seen a black in a situation like this. That is terrifying. Bro drove off the road in where? The Amazon? Apparently this dude like drove off of like a freeway entrance and I guess just landed safely like on top of a tree or something. Now, the crazy thing is that he's a DoorDash driver, right? And I don't know if you saw it. I saw it first watch. There is a whole Wingstop bag in there. So I don't know if you can imagine ordering some Wingstop and then checking on your order that's an hour late, and you see the car off the road in the middle of the forest, and you're just like, where's my food? I'm eating that Wingstop is getting ate for sure. And people are saying like, why are you recording? Why are you recording? He already called the police. They on the way, all that stuff. I would be recording too. I'm not going to lie. But what in the hell? One of the comments says, dude is trapped inside a spring mix salad with that giant ass spider right outside your window. Just looking in like, damn, dog, what the hell are you doing out here, nigga? Only type of spider said nigga in the history of the animal kingdom. This is crazy. Like, what do you even do? Wings are his survival meal, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I would try to eat like one wing an hour. And then if I get saved quick, I'll just eat all the wings to suppress my trauma. But I already know. If you freaking out like this, you gotta, that's your vice. That Wingstop could keep you sane. Because my whole thing is, I'm thinking like, damn, is my car even steady right here? Am I gonna drop again? You can't even see where you are. That's terrifying. You already done drove off the road and landed in some trees. There's a spider right there, salad everywhere. Like, bro, come on. This is a nightmare. You don't know if your car is teetering on death, if you safe. Nah, man. The dasher in the tree. I'm not built for it, bro. I'm not built for it. Shout out to AWP. Thank you for the gifts. Nah, that's nuts. Would you call emergency or reorder your food? It's a good question. You mean like, would you call the police to check on your driver? I would probably message them at some point, like, hey, everything okay? Sorry, stuck in a tree. And you gotta believe them. But that's also a horrible lie if you were lying. So you'd be like, damn, I don't think he's that non-creative to lie about that when he could lie about anything. You know what I mean? I had a late order today who was talking about like, yeah, I just got to the restaurant. They didn't start it yet. They didn't start your order yet, but it'll be, so it was like 40 minutes late. And I was just like, damn, you could have, you know how like when you see him face to face, when you see the driver and you'll be like, nah, you could have lied. This could have been, that could have been a lie. But, you know, this is documented. That's nuts. Bro said, yelling at the spider like you didn't crash into his house. That's true. That's true. Just eat that Wingstop before it get cold. That's the only W for the night, my boy. You might as well. You gonna get a weird rating, you know. I would have just messaged the person like, yo, look at my situation right now. I got your food, but I'm in a tree. You can cancel. As the DoorDash driver, you can cancel? Oh, I probably would have canceled while I was still in the air. Like, as soon as I drove off of the road, I'd probably just pull out my phone, still in the air, like, yeah, I ain't gonna make it. Boom! You know what I'm saying? It'd be a shame for it to go to waste at that point. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm such an introvert, I make them drop the food off and wait in the window until they leave to pick it up. Low key, yeah. 2020 changed us, man. Like, meeting the driver and grabbing the bag was not a big deal before COVID. And then COVID happened, and it's like I started being scared of the interaction. You know what I mean? I would look through a hole, make sure they went down. Sometimes I'll wait for them to get in the elevator. I'm just like, don't, because you know what's crazy? if you live in an apartment or in a house that has like multiple units, I just don't want somebody to be close enough to see the door open and just an arm come out and grab the food and come back in. That's the fattest visual to me in life. Then it just seems like you're like some cave dwelling monster that only like pokes his head out to grab its prey and eat, you know? I don't like that. I don't like the idea of somebody like never seeing me for real, but every time they're nearby, they see the door open and like my little claw come out and get the DoorDash or the Postmate order and come back in. They'd be like, yeah, there's the old legend of the fat ass, you know? It's like they start talking about me like I'm a myth, you know? Like, oh, there's the old mythical folklore fat ass. Only comes out for a bite. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's just me. But I unless there's something I gotta like show ID for, like a drink or something, I'd be like, man, go away, please. Are we about to cross it? Are we about to cross a new milestone? Come on, just one more person, It's okay if they come and leave. Shoot, I might do it. I might be the person just to see. Can I do that? Let's see if I can log into Twitch. We just need one more person. No, that didn't work at all. Okay, we might cross. We're right there. At another milestone. We right there. Okay, well, let's keep this party going then, since I mean y'all here. Let's do one more before we go to Big Back News. One more. Oh my God. Oh, y'all not gonna even believe it. Just take a little buzz. Wet Bread. First of all, crazy name. I like it though. You don't have to switch over to Twitch or anything. It's a cumulative number, so it don't matter if you jump back and forth. But all right, so check this out. I want to give you guys an Audacity story. I feel like you guys like that. Just an straight up Audacity story, because you know that niggas, we're like a you know how like the Iron Man thing on his chest can produce its own energy? Niggas produce their own Audacity, and its power knows no limit. You know what I'm saying? So this is the story. A young woman shared some shocking messages that she received from her boyfriend after discovering that he cheated, right? This went crazy online, and I just want you guys to hear what this dude was thinking. Nigacity. Yes, absolutely, chat. Nigacity. I just want you guys to understand the nigacity, okay? I know you guys are already rolling your eyes low-key. All right. So this is what her boyfriend sent, okay? I have no idea what karma you're paying for, but I just cannot stop cheating on you. I love you so much, but you need to understand that this is you paying for a debt I know nothing about. But I love you, and I will help you and be here until you finish paying for it, okay? I'm going to run that back. I have no idea what karma you're paying for, but I just cannot stop cheating on you. You must have been quite a B-word in your past, because, man, you're really making me do this. You're really making me cheat on you because of what you did in the past. But since you're paying a debt I know nothing about, I'm going to be here for you. This dude really said, I'm going to be here for you while you're dealing with me cheating on you. Me cheating on you. That's the mic drop. I'm going to be here for you while you're dealing with me cheating on you. Do you know this is like, you can't even say this is like expert level audacity. This is like the multiverse. This is on some like, what? Where they make brains like that at? Wildest thing I ever heard too. I have no idea what karma you're paying for, but I can't stop cheating on you. But I'll be here for you though. But I'll be here for you though. Bro, the nigacity is on another level. Look at this. Damn, this is crazy. Hey, yo, I had to save this. Damn. Hey, yo, this is crazy. Bruh. There it is. Hey, listen. I don't know why, but I'm proud, you know? Planet Sandwich has been going for a couple months now, and we are at an all-time high. Let's go. Again, you know, don't want to be dancing about numbers that ain't crazy impressive, you know? But the fact that we peaked at 200 towards the end of Planet Sandwich last week and in the beginning of Planet Sandwich on a different day at a late time, we didn't pass 300. I'm so grateful. You know what I mean? And this is coming from somebody who started on Instagram, and my first few skits, the numbers were so low, it didn't even turn into a number yet. You know how like when you get like 3 or 4 likes, 5, 6 likes, until it reaches like 10, it don't show a number. It just shows all the individuals who liked it. That was me at one point. And when I started getting 10, 11 likes and it turned into a number, boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. So listen, the fact that I had to reschedule, I fully expected there to be maybe half of y'all in here. And the fact that we just passed another milestone, that's all y'all. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. While I have you guys in here, please make sure you join the Discord. The Cloud Village is growing every day. Discord, you can keep up with all of everything that I'm doing, but also the biggest thing about the Discord is y'all get to talk to each other. We have so many dope people in there. Shout out to people like Hiccups. Shout out to people like Dayton, M-Town. You know what? Let me just do a proper shout out. You know, this segment's about the village at this point. NB, Hazy, man, I appreciate y'all. Coco, so much. I appreciate y'all so much. And you know, we got people in there talking to each other, submitting stuff. I do want to do a Planet Sandwich that's all based on y'all submissions. I watch all of them. My Planet Sandwich Runner show is super packed. Every single week I'm leaving off dozens and dozens of stuff. Just freestyling and going through it. But I do want to do one that's completely dedicated to the Discord. So appreciate y'all for hanging out. And yeah, I just dropped the Discord in the chat. I don't know if, I low-key am not sure if TikTok got it. So let me just make sure I drop that in the TikTok chat. Bow. That's for y'all, man. That for real is for y'all, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like it's still going up. It's still going up, man. I ain't even about to fake it to y'all. I'm very excited about this. Okay. Since the village is deep right now, I want you guys to pick the next segment. Do you guys want to do Big Back News, which is like the food, you know, all the news in the Big Back community? This is all food updates, food videos, all that kind of stuff. Or do you want to get right into the October scary stuff? You guys want to do the real or fake scary type of stuff, or do you guys want to do the big back news? I'm here for any of it. I'm excited about all of it. But this is the deepest the village has really ever been. I mean, even when I was going crazy during the pandemic, I've never. This is the one. Okay, big back. We can't do both. We can definitely do both. We are gonna do both. I just want you guys to have a say in what's first. Big back, scary. Big back. Okay, big back. Okay, let's do big back. I mean, scary. I have the most videos for scary, so let's go ahead and be some big backs together. This is a safe place for us to live our dreams and to be insanely fat-minded. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with this one. Okay, yeah, this is gonna upset most of you. All right. This phrase has been in the black community for a very long time. Okay? This phrase has been in our community since I can remember. And I'm surprised it took me this long to see a video like this. Y'all ready?
Yo!
Said I regret my choice. Me too. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that foot. Look at that foot in the greens. When they say put your foot in it, to be honest, I don't even know why that phrase became popular. I don't know why. Who was the first person to say, ooh, wow, you really put your foot in this because it tasted good? If anything, that's what I would tell somebody whose food sucked. You know how long it takes to cook good greens? I'm sorry, y'all. I saw it, now y'all saw it. The crustier the foot, the richer the flavor. Okay, well. See, this is why we can't have nice things. Because of the chat. Because the chat's like that. And that was it. That was it. I mean, that was a weird video to start off with, in retrospect. I do believe that. But I mean, yeah, it already happened. It already happened. Oh my God. Okay. I was waiting on this one. Ooh, I was waiting on this one. You guys are gonna like this one. One of my favorite rabbit holes on the internet is these chiropractor videos. Y'all saw the ones that I brought a couple weeks ago, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, where they were doing the adjustments. There was that weird dude who was doing like the booty hole adjustments. He was sticking his fingers in the booty hole. I don't know what the hell that was. But I have never even considered the fact that animals have chiropractors. Look at this.
That's what it is.
Fine. Hoppala. Gut gemacht.
That cat definitely just said ow, which is crazy.
Ja, warte, wir sind noch nicht fertig. Ja.
The snake?
Ja.
He didn't just... Whoa.
Okay. gut? Alles gut? Ja?
Okay, that dog I feel like that dog liked it. But did he just crack a snake's back? What in How do you even do that? That rabbit was getting popped up.
Ja.
Bro just popped a lion's ass. That's skill.
Ja. Gut.
Bro, what? He just cracked the hamster's back. Hey, yo, that's so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the first two and saved it immediately. So sometimes I'm not really prepared for these videos.
Oh, okay.
How do you even learn to do this? Like, all your clients can't tell you, like, oh yeah, that felt good. Like 100% of your clients can't give you feedback. How does that happen? I could become an animal chiropractor. As long as you hear the crack and they don't die immediately after, you don't get no feedback. No feedback. I could just tell y'all, man, he loves it. He's over here like, ah! I'm like, yeah, it loves it. That back is cracked. I don't trust lions that much enough to crack their neck and not have them think that I'm attacking them. Like, how do you even get into this? Do you start being a chiropractor for humans and then you're just like, none of them niggas like me. Then none of them niggas like my work. So you got any cows? Like, how can like, how do you even transition? Like, yeah, I was gonna help adjust human spines, but I'm not getting enough clients. So hand me that snake. You cracking beef necks. That was a good. Hey, that was a good little pop though. He said, "Ow."
Ja, warte, wir sind noch nicht fertig. Ja, ja, ja.
Nigga meowed without the me.
Yep.
Still the craziest one. Upon second watching, the snake was still the craziest one. That sounded like it could have killed the dog. If he didn't give such a loving look, and I love when dogs look at you like that, because it's just like, oh, you're my person, you're the best. So I know that one felt good, but it also sounded like what John Wick be doing to people when he sneak up on them. That's insane. That really is insane if you think about it. An animal chiropractor making snake backs crack? You cracking snake backs? How do you even do like a how was it for you? You know, how do you even do a follow-up? Dog was just happy he survived. That's funny. Nah, this is a crazy one. This is definitely a crazy one. Nah, I was excited about that one. That wasn't really big back news though. I don't know why that was. I just got really excited. But let's do let's do this one. Yeah. More white people failing with food. This is my favorite type of food video, to be honest. So what we got here is a creator named Bonnie Sullivan, and she's making what's called vintage tacos. All right.
It's Vintage Taco Tuesday. Look at that.
I could tell by her face that she is not into this. Immediately.
And we have a special guest for lunch today. Yum! Woo!
Do you think I'm gonna move out?
Don't move far.
That was the first thing you said? Damn.
So that way I can still deliver my special food to you. Alrighty, Vintage Taco Tuesday.
Are we seeing the same thing? These people have bologna taco shells. Even on paper, that's a terrible idea.
Yum yum. Ready to toast? She looks really hungry. She looks
She
excited.
hates this. She hates this.
It's so heavy.
Oh, but it's gonna be so good. Here we go.
So heavy. Don't even give me your optimistic. Yeah.
Okay, you didn't even
Is
bite
that
it.
pea?
It's peas and potatoes.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It already has a bologna shell. Y'all put peas in it?
And sour cream and cheese. And the holder.
I'm just gonna eat the mashed potatoes.
Okay. Well, you could squeeze it out the mashed potatoes like this.
I missed the mashed potatoes. There's mashed potatoes in there?
There's just so many things wrong here.
Yeah.
It's vintage.
Vintage
Yeah, if
what?
you were-
Vintage what? Mexico?
We're old and didn't know better.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
I'm glad I'm from this time period.
I can't tell if she's disgusted or drunk or high. Because, I mean, even if if I agreed to be on camera, I'd be like, hey, this is gross. There might be a little something else going on.
Should we get on to the next recipe?
Next recipe.
I'm gonna go pack my things.
Help her. Go fund me. Help her.
Next recipe.
It's Vintage Taco Tuesday. Look at that. And we have a special guest for lunch today. Yum! Woo!
Do you think I'm gonna move out?
Don't move far so that way I can still deliver my special food to you. Alrighty, Vintage Taco Tuesday.
Is this what's going on in Rhode Island? I've been to Rhode. I mean, I haven't been to Rhode Island. Rhode Island. I've been around. I've been to Massachusetts. The food was straight. I am at a loss for words.
Yum yum. Ready to toast? She looks really hungry. She looks excited.
It's so heavy.
Oh, but it's gonna be so good. Here we go.
So heavy. Don't even give me your optimistic. Yeah.
She said, "I don't even want your review."
Is that pea?
It's peas and potatoes and sour cream and cheese and the holder.
I'm just gonna eat the mashed potatoes.
Okay. Well, you could squeeze it out the mashed potatoes like this.
There's just so many things wrong here.
It's vintage.
Yeah, if you were old and didn't know better.
I wonder why white people do this. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm about to reach a breakthrough in white culture. Like, if potato salad is already good, you have so many black and brown chefs to give you the blueprint. Why go out of your way to ruin stuff, you know? Like, potato salad already good. They're like, let's add raisins and apples. You know what I mean? Tacos are already perfect. Let's add peas, mashed potatoes, and make the shell bologna. Like, nigga, what? Why? I'm just my flabbers are gasted. I don't know what is happening. It's absolutely a waste of food. Bruh, that's crazy. The disrespect is heavy. Man. There's a lot of videos that I want to do for Big Back News. But it's October. I already promised you guys some scary stuff, okay? I think, if you guys like it, I will plan my October around this. I love spooky season. I'm not going to lie. I love spooky season. I love scary stuff. I watch horror movies all the time. This is right up my alley. I realize that scary stuff isn't for everyone, but the video of the spirit hitting the window did crazy numbers. So we gonna lean into it until my chat says stop it. Okay, Mio, thank you for the gift. Yaki Doodle, thank you for the gifts. Okay. I am very excited about this video. Okay, so should I read about it and then show you? No. Okay. What I will do is this. I want to paint the picture, okay? Imagine you decide to go camping alone for whatever insane reason. Thank you, Smurf. Thank you, Yaya, for the gifts. You're camping by yourself for whatever reason. I guess this guy had like a video on him. I don't know if he was streaming or what, but he was asleep while this happened. He wakes up and he shows us what's going on. Remember, this is in the middle of a forest in Thailand. Okay? All right.
Mình ra lẽ này mà ta lẽ hoa. Hey! Chip hài đấy,ผมโดนหลอกเนี่ย มึงใครเนี่ยเฮ้ย
Two things. Hell and nah. What? Listen, this might be random to some of you guys, but if you guys are into folklore or if you play horror games, you know that like a crying woman in the middle of nowhere is one of the scariest things that you can come across by yourself. And the fact that, I don't know what the cuts are doing, it looked like he was shining his flashlight on different places, so there might have been more than one woman, or it might have been one woman, but that in folklore and in horror games, that is terrifying. Either it's like a crying witch or La Llorona, which is like a folklore about like a woman who, I don't know, like she lost her babies or she killed her babies. I forget what it is, but there's like a huge thing where if you hear her crying, you got to leave. And the fact that the crying turned into laughing, oh no. So here's what the story is. Apparently in Thai culture and other Asian traditions, forests are believed to be home to spirits and ghosts. These supernatural beings are thought to roam the darkness, taking on human or animal forms. But what's the real story behind this? Is it a malevolent forest spirit or the vengeful La Llorona? Apparently, people like sleep off of the ground because there's like roaming spirits. Like people make sure that they're kind of like off of the ground because spirits at night just roam the ground looking for hosts, looking for people to possess or to get. They're gonna get you. So yeah, the comments are just filled with people rebuking the negative spirits in this video, and that really freaked me out because like, bruh, that's the worst. I mean, if you see a crying woman in downtown of your city, it's a lot different, right? Middle of the forest, in the middle of the night, you saw he was asleep. I don't know why he was recording himself sleep, maybe for reasons like this. I don't know if he was ghost hunting or if he was just camping, but he was smart enough to get off the ground. And again, this could be staged. All of these videos that I bring can be staged. But if they're not, that is horrifying. That's him and his wife doing foreplay. You said there was bats flying around too? I didn't see that. Let me see.
Hey! ชิบหายแล้วผมโดนหลอกเนี่ย
Real or fake? What y'all think? Real or fake? I got no dog in the fight. I just like content like this, whether it's real or not. I don't know this dude. I've never been to Thailand. I don't even know what he's saying, so I don't care either way. But real or fake? What y'all think? Because, real quick, I don't know if this is how you say it, but if you don't know what La Llorona is, it's pretty much the crying woman or the weeping woman. This is a vengeful ghost in Hispanic American folklore who is said to roam near bodies of water, mourning her children whom she drowned in a jealous rage after discovering her husband was unfaithful to her. Why not drown the husband? What the kids got to do? Whoever hears her crying either suffers misfortune or death, and their life becomes unsuccessful in every field. Damn. So you hear this bitch crying, and then you get fired from your job the next day? That's crazy. Oh God, I love folklore stuff. If there's if it's just like, oh, did you see a ghost or didn't you? That's a little different to me. I feel like I'm more on the skeptic side. But if it's like a traditional spirit that goes really far back in a culture, I'm a little bit more likely to believe it, to be honest. I don't know, just the attachment to folklore and cultures that dates way back. I don't know. Why not? I feel like there's a part of me that's like, why not believe it, you know? I don't know them. I'm not in that culture, so why just go out on a limb and say they're lying, you know? I don't know. Hey, if there's anybody into folklore or anybody in the Latin culture, I'm gonna just do the dance or what hopefully this doesn't like offend the ghost or the spirit. But this is one of my favorite folklores, and I think I'm gonna do a deep dive at some point in Planet Sandwich on this character or this folklore. But one of my favorite scary stories and folklore that I haven't heard about until recently is the chick who be doing this. This probably look crazy to some of y'all, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Who's that? Who is that? It's like if you're alone and you see a chick doing this, it's like a spirit. And there's like footage of people like seeing the spirit, and she's just like getting down in the middle of the street or the forest, and she's just like, nah, she don't be doing all that. But do you know who I'm talking about? Hang on, let me go ahead and do a full screen. All right. So who's this chick? Who's the ghost that be doing this? It be in the middle of the street too. It be scary too. I don't think I'm doing it scary. I can't see myself, but do y'all know who I'm talking about? It'd be like somebody who's like, oh my God, I see her. And then they poke around a corner and the ghost is just doing this. Y'all know who I'm talking about? I can't see the chat. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Okay, so I look stupid. You think it's saying Harriet Tubman in the chat. It's definitely not Harriet Tubman. Who's the chick who be... It ain't La Gruva. Y'all racist. Who is that? You've seen it? Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. Okay, there's a ghost in some folklore. I think it's Latin. But you see a chick in the middle of the street doing this. I don't think I'm doing it right. I think it's more like this or something. And it's really scary. I understand how I pitched it right now. It wasn't that scary. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about? Damn, I look stupid. I look stupid as hell. Serbian dancing lady. Is it Serbia? I'm out of breath from that shit, bro. Nah, it wasn't no horror short. This is real. Let me go ahead and see. Okay. What do I even search? Folklore of spirit lady dancing. Damn, what did I even write just now? Serbian dancing lady. You were telling the truth. Okay. Serbian dancing lady. Okay, let's do this together. Serbian, the terrifying truth. Okay, fuck it. Let's just watch the video. Because I can't. After doing that dance and looking that ridiculous. Maybe I don't want to do it on this. Here, let's go to YouTube. Now that we know the... What the hell? Okay, wait. Don't watch this, yo. Hang on. Don't... Oh, okay, good. Okay, thank God it wasn't on here. Okay. Because the video that came up was not it. Okay. Let me see what looks like a real thing. Okay, a lot of these are very clearly fake. Serbian dancing lady, I'm gonna say real footage. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, so this is what I saw. I don't know if these are the exact same videos, but they were all ladies in the street doing it, okay? Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay, so that was low key, not that far away from what I was doing. But I don't know. This is one of my favorite scary folklore things because it's like, what does it even mean? It's always in an empty street. I thought that was just where some of them were. Oh. 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 Oh, that one attacked. Doing the same movement as the woman is doing. Oh, shit. What is that? Oh, damn. We didn't see her. We saw her start it. I didn't know anybody saw the intro. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, it's funny, but I do get goosebumps when I I don't like it. I do not like it. This is face reveal. Oh, they're saying it's not even a human. All right, this one's a little too cartoony. That one's a little too cartoony. She gonna turn around? Ugh! Whoa! Okay, I wasn't ready for the. Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready for the blurry face. Okay, well now we got a name, dancing Serbian lady, urban legend. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not real. It's probably just people doing it. But let's find out where it came from. Urbanlegend.fandom.com. Okay. So let's go ahead. The Serbian dancing lady is an internet urban legend about a woman who dances at night in Zvezdara, Serbia, who also chases anyone she hears or sees with a knife to presumably kill them. The legend of her being a spirit or demon is most likely false. However, her actions are now used as a mugging tactic. Okay, so people are taking advantage of it to rob people. The Serbian dancing lady is described as a middle-aged lady who, according to the legend, can be seen dancing eerily late at night at random locations around Serbia, and when approached by a civilian, she would pull out a knife and chase him or her in an abnormal speed. Okay, if the speed is abnormal, are there any deaths? This woman was seen dancing outside a hospital in Zvezdara. The police made several searches for the woman, but she just disappeared. She was seen for the first time at the end of September 2019. Okay, that was pretty recent. She was believed to be threatening bystanders with a knife, and despite the authorities searching for her, she was never found and was believed to have been mentally handicapped, though her identity was allegedly revealed to be Mira, who lived in Kvetkova. So this may have been a mentally ill person who did it once, and then it became a legend, and people are copying it. So, I mean, I guess this maybe have happened once. It says first and only sighting. So maybe this happened once, and now people are just, like, imitating it. Which is actually, to me, more believable than it being, like, a spirit, you know? Obviously, I'm going to believe that it was just people trying to go viral before it being a spirit. But it is pretty believable that it actually happened once, and now people are just imitating it. That to me, I can buy that. You said another crackhead? See, y'all ain't right. And you know y'all ain't right. Since then, the urban legend went viral, and many videos were uploaded on social media. There were sightings all across Europe. However, all the videos were false and were mainly following a trend where users would upload a laughably fake sighting of the Serbian lady, while others would upload well-made fake sightings simply to scare and troll viewers. Okay, that makes sense, because some of them were doing it too much. You know, some of them seemed like they were having fun with it, as opposed to a spirit who was just doing it. But yeah, that's the thing. Okay, there we go. Debunked. Can you do a segment on black people pet names? That's not bad. I'm not above it. That's actually not a bad idea. Black people pet videos. That's actually a great idea. That's a cool little segment. I've been kind of like working on adding segments. I feel like when I first started this show, I had more segments. I definitely want to bring back the Who Sold. But I don't know. I've just been having so much fun doing this show. I feel like the segments rotating based on how I feel. I'm good with that, you know. What was the other one I wanted to start? Oh, you know what? I wanted to start a Karen, something that was specific to Karens, because I started following these pages that was dedicated to like Karens freaking out. So that might be on the docket for next week, and so might Black People Pet videos. Let me check in on my gaming friends. See, look at this. See, niggas. See, I knew it. I knew to just do Planet Sandwich until these niggas were finished, because the advertisement on Twitter said we were playing at 8. At 8:04, Max said she's jumping in, and Tut said at 8:07, I'm finna head home. What the hell are we doing? It said we were playing at 8. At 8:07, the nigga said, I'm finna head home. Unless you down the street, wildin'. I'm gonna just say, let me know when y'all ready, because I don't want to cut prematurely. All right, let's keep doing some scary stuff. That was funny. That was funny. I am mad that I'm mad that I did the dance and nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. Oh my God. Thank you, Unbothered. Appreciate you, yeah. We got a little break in scariness. I'm gonna go ahead and try this JoJo. This is from the downtown LA bodega. One of my favorite sandwich spots right now. It got the garlic aioli, it got the Monterey Jack, it got the turkey, it got the ciabatta bread. I'm not that hungry, so I'm just gonna sample it real quick. This sandwich is called the JoJo. Shout out to the chat. You guys told me to get this when I got the chopped cheese. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be better than the chopped cheese, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Not gonna lie, it got better. The first few seconds was like, all right, this is regular turkey sandwiches. And the sauces hit you. The avocado and the cheese hits you. This is good. I really like the bread too. That's good. Okay. So, if I were to do a rating, first off, DTLA Bodega is my shit now. I love that place. So far I had the chopped cheese, which to me is actually number one. Today I tried like a cold cut Italian type of thing, which was really good. And then I tried the turkey. Right now I feel like this is in third place, even though it's really good. It's really good. I can't really put my finger on it. It seems like a regular turkey sandwich, but like it keeps getting better, and the aftertaste is so good. I feel like this might be. I have to eat the other one. I have another half left, but I might just save this second half and do like a bite for bite, see which one is better. But I know off rip, it's not better than the chopped cheese. Okay, as a nigga who's only eaten one authentic chopped cheese from New York. Shout out to the villager who brought it to me when I was in New York. I don't know how the chopped cheese out here compares to New York. I'm sure it's not comparable. But this whole place has good sandwiches. I mean, every sandwich seems really, really good. All right. Let's get back to it. Thank you, Unbothered, for the gifts. Appreciate you. Are you watching the football game? I gotta get back on that. Are y'all ready for sports, Pat? Cause I think I'm getting back into sports. Sports Pat, it's coming. All right. Whew. That was good. That's pretty good. Can I do that mouse skit while you're eating? Can I perform a skit? That sounds crazy. Nah, the whole point of my skits, I'm every character, so I gotta cut. I can't just be like... Love that mouse skit, though. It's looking grim. It's looking grim. Patrick, make more great tastes. Okay, so if we're gonna talk about All Def for a quick second. What's today? Thursday? This Saturday will be dad jokes. We shot some dad jokes. We shot some worst taste. And we're gonna be mixing it up. Instead of just having a chunk of worst taste and then a chunk of dad jokes, we're gonna be mixing it up. So for the rest of the year, it's gonna be a mix of worst taste and dad jokes. This last thing of dad jokes, we shot it at a new studio, and I added a crowd element. So there's a lot of comedians in the back for reactions, which I really, really enjoyed, and I think I might start doing it like that. And then the worst taste is how it always is, but I will say I'm not in all of them. We did a couple worst taste episodes that I was supposed to be in all of them, but we hired Ron Taylor, and if anybody knows Ron Taylor, this nigga is late to everything. I try to include this nigga in everything, but he's just late all the time. He was like an hour late, and I gave up my position so that he could be in it. So there is a couple episodes that I'm not in, and we went back to Great Taste for 2 episodes, which I'm not in. So we're expanding a little bit. Don't be upset that I'm not in it. Everybody that I replace me with is insanely talented and funny. But yeah, that's the goal for All Def for the rest of the year. Helverine, what it do? I've never seen you in here, but I do play a game called Marvel Strike Force. I'm sure nobody in the chat knows what that is. It's like an RPG that's all Marvel game, all Marvel characters, and I've been obsessed for a long time. It's making me find out about all these Marvel characters, and Helverine is one of my strongest characters. So that's a great name. I didn't know who he was before the game. I still don't really know who he is. I just know it's Wolverine without a face, and he's really, really good in the game. But yeah. All right, let's get back into the scary stuff. What screen am I on right now? Oh, yep, I'm already here. All right, so I have actually not seen this video at all. Like I say every episode, I hate watching a video and then streaming and pretending like I haven't seen it and doing fake reactions. I hate that. So it's not the best technique because I run the risk of having a trash video, and I didn't watch it all the way through, so I might just find out it's trash with you guys. But I would do it anyway because I want actual reactions. So I have not seen this. I just have a Planet Sandwich folder that I put stuff in for you guys. This is apparently a congressman who calmly confirms that there are 5 or 6 deep water areas that there are entities coming out of. I'm going to say that one more time. Okay? This is a congressman calmly explaining that there are entities coming from different deep water areas. So now it's a lot of information. Not only are there entities or aliens, but they're also coming from the ocean, which is, I guess, confirming something that we had been thinking all along. Okay? So, and a couple of you guys know about Strike Force. Okay, that's what's up. All right, again, I have not seen this.
These are entities that are here on this earth, that have been on this earth, that who knows how long, and that we, you know, we think they're coming in from way out. Maybe they did millennia ago, but they're here and they're in these deep water areas, and that's why. I mean, like we say, we know more about the face of the moon than we do what's going on. What if these are entities that are here on this earth, that have been on this earth? What if these are entities that are here on this earth, that have been on this earth, that who knows how long, and that we, you know, we think they're coming in from way out. Maybe they did millennia ago, but they're here and they're in these deep water areas, and that's why. I mean, like we say, we know more about the face of the moon than we do.
This is a congressman. Says Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett set social media ablaze after he calmly suggested that alien entities may already be on Earth, rising from deep ocean regions. He says there are unexplained sightings clustered around 5 or 6 deep water areas, and there are reports of underwater crafts traveling at hundreds of miles per hour, far beyond current human capabilities. Now, I understand that there are people out there who have every reason to lie about this for attention, but this man is already a congressman, right? Why would he lie about this? What clout do congressmen chase, you know? And what freaks me out about stuff like this, I don't know if it's real or not, but like just the unnecessary detail, you know what I mean? He could have just said underwater areas. 5 or 6 deep water areas? I don't know. From government officials, I feel like I'm allowed to be a little bit more freaked out than normal. You know what I mean? So what y'all think? Real or fake? Real or fake? What you think? You think a congressman is just lying to go viral even though he's on Congress? Or do you think that he's just like casually? Because I mean, you got to think the government has, in the last 5 years, they've been getting a lot more lax with alien information. You know, yeah, it be popping up to cover, you know, it seems like it pops up at very convenient times when they're fucking up. But I'm not gonna lie, when it comes from the government and they're not even like, guess what, guys, there's aliens. It's just super casual, like, yeah, you know, super casual. It's just like, yeah, you know, there's aliens. They coming from the ocean. And it's so matter of fact, like, yeah, this is definitely happening. I don't know. You said he walks like an imposter, like he's in on it. Hey. It is weird. It's super weird. Congressmen already lie for a living. I mean, that was just very well said. That was just a cool little bar in the chat. Congressmen already lie for a living. Okay, for sure. For sure. It said Aquaman is real. That's what you got from this? And let me check out my friends. All right. Let me see. Damn, I wish I wish I had more time with you guys. I mean, I'm about to jump right back on, but I just mean in terms of Planet Sandwich, because I know some of y'all don't care about the video games. Okay, let's have the last. What should the last one be? I'm gonna ask y'all. Okay. Hey, Raven said I missed the Cloud Village. We here. Okay, we miss you. Jump in the Discord. Jump in these lives. You feel me? We in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the information in here. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to go to protectyourlight.com and get some Halloween merch, the code is GOLF. That'll get you 40% off of your entire order. And the Discord is free. Just jump in there. Stay active. You know, the village is so cool. We got people in there just popping in to wish everybody a good morning. Do you understand how non-toxic that is compared to 90% of audiences out there? Y'all gotta be in the top 1%. You know how like OnlyFans people that are doing really good be in that top 0.1% or something? I feel like this audience is in the top 0.1% of chillness. Okay, we got people in there that are just stopping in to make sure everybody's good, stopping in to just wish everybody a good night, good morning, all that stuff. Love my Discord. I can't believe. Shout out to early villagers like Luella and Super Casual and all these people. I had a Discord early on. I just didn't understand it. I wasn't locked in like you guys were. So there was a Discord for the Cloud Village before, and it was the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just super, super cool. But this one is official. I made it. And Jay, shut up. It was just a percentage comparison. I'm not comparing y'all to OnlyFans, but I mean, shit. You know what I mean? If the content gotta take a turn, it's gonna take a turn. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. All right, we're gonna end. I think the people are in the. I think the gamers are in. Yep, they're in the Discord right now. We're gonna do one more before getting out of here. But I'm gonna let you guys choose it. Okay, this is still in the scary vein. We can learn about fairy sightings. Know what I'm saying? Places that we're not allowed to go is a good one. So we got fairy sightings, we got places we're not allowed to go, and we got haunted hotels that you can stay at. Okay? So fairy sightings, places that we're not allowed or we can't go, and haunted hotels that you can actually stay at. Okay? You said, are fairies scary? I guess not, but in this context, it's kind of like folklore, like what we've been, the vein we kind of been in, you know, like folklore. This is what people have been seeing. Is it real? Is it fake? Type shit. Places we can't go, I guess, are just places that we're not allowed and for whatever reason. And then haunted hotels are obviously hotels that have a history of like murder or something and spirit sightings, but you can actually stay there. Know what I'm saying? So let me know which one you guys want to end on. And I'm just going to reiterate that if you go to protectyourlight.com, you can use the secret code GOLF, because I went golfing earlier. GOLF. You will get 40% off of your entire order. And just, again, join the Discord. There's lovely people in it. And you know, it's crazy. I did an interview today. I was with Steph, and the podcast studio that we work at interviewed us, and we were just talking about, you know, how it is to be creators running a podcast. And I shouted y'all out. I was just like, man, from the beginning of my career, I've just done a lot of unproblematic content, from comedy to gaming stuff, blurred stuff, music, just very lighthearted, cool ass, good energy shit. And I feel like that content attracted some of the coolest people, you know? Obviously, if your content is negative and talking shit about people and putting people down and saying how people should be and how people should think, you're going to have a toxic community, but I feel like this community is far from it, far from it. So, especially on a stream that surpassed all my previous streaming numbers and is still up there. I thought it would have been dropped. We're like 20 above the record we beat today. You guys, I just feel like you guys are top tier, and I appreciate y'all. Do I read comments? I never read shit. Well, I mean, if you're commenting like that, I'm definitely not gonna read it. Do I play Rivals? I do not. Thank you, Long Live. Thank you, Iva. I appreciate it. All right. What y'all thinking? Fairies, places, fairy, places, fairy. All right, let's do places you can't go. I can say fairies. I mean, fairies ain't that scary anyway, so but it is in that vein. So I'll do that next time because we already did some folklore stuff, you know? All right. Let's get into it. Hey, shout out to Rome. Wow, Vibe Killer. Bloody Samarita. Damn, I forgot about that. Did I just rap over? I think I just rapped over the beat. I don't even think I produced or sampled that. I think that was just the beat. Oh, you know what? I did produce it. I did like some little, it wasn't a lot. I think I just added drums or did some high gate or something. But I'm going to listen to that tonight. I love it when the chat reminds me of old songs that I forgot about. Super dope. All right, let's go. All right, places around the world that you are never allowed to enter. The Coca-Cola Vault. Okay, I can see why that's off limits. Is there some? Oh, here we go. A heavily guarded vault in Atlanta protects the brand's secret formula, which visitors can't access or view. I mean, what's the secret? The secret formula is probably secret because of some unhealthy reasons. You know what I mean? But that does seem like a lot. But Coca-Cola is the biggest drink on earth, so. Fort Knox. Okay, obviously. The U.S. Bullion Depository in Kentucky stores a large share of the nation's gold reserves under extreme security with no public access. Okay, I mean, if that's where our money is, for sure. North Sentinel Island. I've never heard of that. Okay, let's learn about it. India bans travel near the island to protect the uncontacted Sentinelese from outside disease and interference. Okay, so there are people there that have not made contact with the outside world. That's kind of scary. I can fully see why I would need to stay away from there. The Vatican Secret Archives. Okay, I was just over there last year. Now called the Vatican Apostolic Archive. The stacks are closed to the public and limited to accredited scholars under strict rules. Okay, well, I low-key don't really care about what's over there. Snake Island. What the? Okay, I don't think I want to be at Snake Island. Brazil's Ilha da Queimada Grande is off limits because it's packed with golden lancehead vipers and only researchers can visit with permission. Why does a lot of snakes mean we can't go? That's interesting. Said they killed that missionary who kept trying to get on that island. Oh, that was that island? I did hear about that. Thank you, Chastity, for the gift. I appreciate it. The Lascaux Cave. I don't know how to say that. France's Paleolithic cave paintings are closed to the public to prevent damage from humidity, mold, and light. Okay, so that's just off limits to preserve the art. That's not that scary. Qin Shi Huang's tomb. That sounds like a Mortal Kombat character. Okay. The sealed central chamber of China's first emperor remains unexcavated to preserve it, and because tests suggest high mercury levels inside. Okay. Are these all little people? What the... Area 51, of course. A classified U.S. Air Force test range in Nevada where experimental aircraft and sensors are developed. So entry is strictly prohibited. I don't know if anybody's seen... what's that series called? I love it. It's not Shit Show. They just did one for Area 51 and the Poop Cruise. What is that called? Trainwreck. There's a Netflix documentary series called Trainwreck, and it's so good because all of them are just about events that happened that went horribly wrong. And the whole like Storm Area 51 that started as a Facebook joke and then became a festival and then didn't become a festival, and then the people who did the festival moved it from Area 51 to like Vegas, and the woman who was supposed to do it out in Area 51 got screwed over and had to do like a bootleg version of it, and then all these cops were at Area 51 prepared to kill people, and then nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know why white people think they can play with government buildings, secret government buildings, but is what it is. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. A secure Arctic vault that stores backup seeds for the world's crops and allows entry only for authorized depositors handling shipments. Well, shit, if it's for the apocalypse, if the world ends and those people dead, we can't access that anyways. How are we supposed to get in there? And then we just supposed to plant a bunch of seeds? That is a good idea, though. I heard that Oreo has one. Am I making that up? Oreo vault. Yep. Global Oreo vault. Oh, a publicity stunt by Nabisco in which the Oreo cookie recipe was stored in a concrete bunker nearby. Oh, this is what we're talking about. So it's fake? We're debunking some stuff today. Well, I mean, we're not debunking it, but we're finding out it's debunked. The image of the vault was based on the real-life global seed. I thought they looked different. I mean, I thought they looked the same. That's why it reminded me of it. I was like, damn, this looked like the Oreo thing, but... The vault supposedly contained Oreos wrapped in Mylar. See, this is why... They even had a mockumentary about it. And there's awards for cookie campaigns or marketing campaigns. That's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. That this looks, oh, well, this looks just like it. This looks just, and it looks like the same location that it was in too. If you like learning and growing, follow Wealth. I do like this page. Yeah, imagine living through the apocalypse and the only resources that you have is a vault full of Oreos and the Oreo recipe. Like, I don't care about this. We need to repopulate Earth. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. We are still above the record being broken. I hope that, you know, all the new people who pulled up today continue to pull up. This is every Wednesday at 6 p.m., even though at the end of the month I'm probably going to be changing stuff around. But shoot, I mean, if Thursday works better for y'all, I mean, there was literally hundreds more of you guys today. So if Thursday works better for you guys, let me know. I'm gonna drop the Discord again. Join the Discord. That way you can directly talk to me. You can see all my updates and when Planet Sandwich is if it's moving around. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I am going to stop the stream for maybe like 5-10 minutes, and then I will get back on. If you're on Twitch, you're good. It'll stay on Twitch. If you're on Facebook, you're good. If you're on YouTube, though, please follow my gaming channel. It's called Cloudy Arcade. I've had it for a couple years now, but I really just started going hard on it this year. And that's all the gaming stuff that doesn't appear on my main channel. So I'm going to switch over and play with my friends. They're playing Mage Arena, which is an amazingly fun and funny wizard fighting game. But I just don't want it to be a part of Planet Sandwich, so we're going to do a clean cut right here. But I hope to see you guys over there. I'm thinking I might just take a break for like 10 minutes, jump in. But again, thank you guys for rolling with the punches. Different time, different day. And thank you guys for pulling up, especially all the new people, because I know that the new people are deep today, and I appreciate you guys for letting me break these records. I'm just going to keep breaking my own personal records until I get as far as I can go, and I just appreciate you guys for allowing me to do that. Again, protectyourlight.com. Golf is the code of the day. That code will be good until tomorrow, so you have the rest of the night. Get you some Cloudy merch, some Halloween stuff, and I hope you do. But if you want to keep hanging out with me, just keep on the lookout for my notification. I'll be back in just a little bit. But if this is good night for you guys, thank you for pulling up. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This has been another episode of Planet Sandwich. You make me feel like sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this turkey. I'm gonna dance like the folklore. You make me feel like sandwich. You make me feel like sandwich, yeah. Shout out to the Serbian lady. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Sandwich, yeah. You make me feel like sandwich. You make me feel like sandwich, yeah. You make me feel like sandwich. You make me feel like sandwich.